So here's a question for you, budgeting family. Do you have challenges on your shelf that you haven't completed because you think the amounts are too large? Or perhaps you have put some challenges aside and you're not sure how to complete them? Well, as you might know, my financial picture is really changing. Oh, the sooner the better. I say that for a few different reasons. But what I've learned is that there are so many different ways to complete challenges. And a couple of years ago, I had bought some beautiful challenges, and the dollar amounts I just am not comfortable with, knowing that earning a full-time teaching salary, even though that's not much to look at either, that salary is coming to an end. My financial picture is changing. I wanted to find a way to use them. So that's what I did. I used them. I finished them. We're going to unstuff this binder today that is all full of just one type of challenge. We're going to add everything up, and then we will have some money decisions to make. I am still teaching for 15 more days. Oh my goodness. And then I will be retiring. So anyway, stay tuned and let's go ahead and get into the video. Hi everybody, this is Elle. Welcome back to the Winning Wallet. We know here it is never too early and never too late to start taking good care of our finances. I'm very happy to be here with you today. I did recently have a video request to talk about how I was able to go from being a spender to a saver. It's quite an emotional little story that started back in 2014. So anyway, welcome back, like I said. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to welcome you here as part of the Winning Wallet family. There's a button way over in the corner for you. It's a blue square. Go ahead and hit that. Give the video a thumbs up. YouTube is playing some funny games with the algorithm. So thank you to everybody who gave me some feedback regarding their own experiences with the YouTube algorithm. It's a hard one to figure out. But I figure as long as I'm having fun, that's really the name of the game. And let me know how you're doing. We're getting into the end of November. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate this week, and moving into December. So much to look forward to. All right, so here we go. Let's crack into this binder. Let me show you what the challenges look like, and let's start unstuffing. So as you can see, because of the season, I did want to go ahead and use these challenges because they're just so beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't remember offhand the creator of these challenges. I know, of course, they came from Etsy, and they don't have a name on the back to refer to, but they were just so beautiful. I bought them a couple of years ago, like I said, when I did have a full-time, it makes me laugh, oh my God, a full-time income. So I would have been able to manage some of these amounts back then. But what I did instead, and what you can do instead, is just add the numbers together. Or you could take them one by one. You don't have to save $50. That's a lot of money for most of us. So maybe one day you save $4. Maybe the next week you save $5. Then the next week you save $2. Then the next week you save $5. Or add the 1 and the 5 together to come up with 6. However you want to do it. But I encourage you, if you have things on your shelf you haven't been using because the amounts seem too high, just get creative and figure a way to use your challenges rather than going out and buying more. I haven't bought anything from Etsy in a long, long time, you guys, and I probably won't because I'm still figuring out my budget. I'm still figuring out my income. I'm still figuring out where my priorities will be. My rent will be taken care of each month with my pension with a little bit left over, but I want to be really careful, particularly in the beginning. So anyway, let's go ahead and unstuff all these envelopes. I'll show the challenges to you one by one so you can get a look at them, and then we will add everything up and see where we land today. So it's so interesting, you guys, because as you may know, or if you don't know, you will right now, I live in Florida. So there's no chance of snow. There's no chance of having to bundle up quite like this unless you live in northern Florida, which I do not. So these challenges just bring a sense of what it might be like to live in such a climate, such an environment, and let it snow. Well, it won't snow here, but I bet some of you will see a ton of snow and have yourself a merry little Christmas, have yourself a merry holiday. So there you go. Those are the challenges. They are complete. This binder will be put to good use doing something else. And let's go ahead and see how much money we were able to save, even though we kind of did it in a different way, a creative way, just to be able to use the challenges. Here we go. Okay, so we are all in order. We are all organized. And let's go ahead and start our counting. So before we count, I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody in this community, everybody who has gotten back in touch with me, sharing thoughts, sharing things that are going on in their own lives, everybody wishing me well for retirement. I don't know that there are a lot of communities that have that sense of bonding and shared experiences and being there for one another. Part of my emotional mindset shift video that will be coming up has to do with the beauty community, because back in 2014, 2015, that's where I went. That's where my money went. I was spending hundreds of dollars a month. Now, I've lived below my means for so many years, but that's where my money was going. I wasn't saving it. So I don't know, you guys, just a warm, heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you. I don't want to get too sappy here, but you know who you are. And never think for a moment that you and your support aren't appreciated. Okay, here we go. Back to the money. If you hear a little chitter chatter behind me, you know that's my lovely parrot Capone. He is starting to wake up for the day. Here we go, 20, 40. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Nice, nice. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, so we have $181, you guys. And that's money that I'm going to use to consider as income as I get set for retirement. It's been a long time coming, you guys. $181. That's a week and a half of groceries. That's my power bill and my cell phone bill right there. A few of you have let me know that in retirement, your expenses actually went down. That's good news. That's good news. As you know, or if you don't know, but maybe you've seen in a previous video, my budget is very simple. I would like to pick up a hobby for retirement. I have a few ideas, but I want to do something. I will be eventually in a year or so probably picking up a fun little part-time job somewhere to supplement my pension and then eventually get into Social Security. But I'd like a little hobby. I do grow my orchids. I'll put in a couple of pictures. They're starting to bloom right now. I only have one blooming, but the flower spikes are starting to come up. I have my animals, of course. I have some near and dear friends, but I might be adding a hobby. So this money might be also used for hobby money. So anyway, you guys, that's it. Thank you for being with me today. Please take good care as we end the month of November, moving into this season of thankfulness, being thankful. And I'm telling you now, words of wisdom, the more you can be thankful for, the smallest thing, the better your life will be. Yesterday was Saturday, and it was a bit of a busy day for me. I had many errands I needed to run. As you're nearing retirement or any big life change, you have, or I do anyway, lists and lists of things to do. And even though I was home by lunch, I do suffer badly from social anxiety. And I've never even mentioned that before on my channel. But the reason I'm telling you today is because I took care of every single one of those errands. I bought holiday stamps. I bought holiday cards. I went to the post office. I went to my post office box. I had to stop at Walgreens and get a few things. Then I had to go to the mall and get my glasses adjusted. They needed heated up and twisted a little bit so that the prescription would sit properly on my face with the glasses. And you guys, I did all of it. And the reason I'm telling you this is that sense of empowerment, when those types of things feel like monumental challenges, oh my God, that sense of gratitude and being thankful carried me through the entire day. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. And I'm thankful for every minute of it. And when you bring thankfulness into your heart, into your life, into your soul, your life will change. Oh my God, I'm getting so sappy with you guys. Oh, Capone thinks it's hilarious. But anyway, I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe. We talk about budgeting. We talk about life. We talk about money. We talk about savings. We talk about changing bad habits. We talk about all sorts of things. We throw in words of wisdom, and I would love to be your cheerleader through the entire thing. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. And until next time, my friends, remember, it's never too early and never too late to start taking good care of our finances. Self-care is never selfish. And until next time, bye for now.